You know this saying, right? The one that you're having in the title. I think it was Joe Rogan that actually said that. Although it doesn't really matter who said that. I'm not a big fan of Joe Rogan anyway. What matters is that it's absolutely fucking true. And I'll tell you a bit of my backstory. So I was never really a gym person. I was never really a person of fitness. And I started to go on the gym regularly starting June last year. And in autumn last year, so like 3 months after I joined the gym for the first time, I lost 13 kilos. I also got myself a personal trainer, and I started training because of many factors. All of them you can basically bring down to me being lazy and ignorant. Honestly, there were a lot of factors, and they would sound very authentic. But being honest to myself and honest to all of you guys, which is the only purpose of this podcast, to be just fucking honest, I let myself go. I let myself go quite heavily. Right now I weigh, as for this morning, exactly as much as I did weigh before I even before I started attending the gym for the first time in June last year. So I gained back my 17 kilos. And this is funny because when I lost the weight, I didn't lose the weight all the way down. I didn't lose the weight so that I had a plain stomach. Plain belly, you know. I don't think stomach is the right word. Sorry. Language limitations. So, yeah. I understand that I made a mistake. And I want to learn from it. I am going to come back on my diet. I will start counting calories again. And I am coming back regularly in the gym because I have been attending the gym from time to time, but I was never really honest with it and was not very consistent. And, this is like one of those... There are a lot of promises like that, right? I am going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to change my life. And it's like, I know that I actually will lose weight this time, but there is one more factor that I don't think I totally understood before, and I think I get it fully now. I'm going to keep it. The weight that I will lose, the progress that I will make, I am going to keep it. And that is the big change. That is a life-changing thing. So all those things that I'm having planned for myself over and over again, things related to, my programming, I am making games, I'm doing pixel art, I'm writing, I'm doing this podcast, whatever. All this is not going to be important for me for the upcoming half a year, probably, at least. Because me losing weight and building up a healthy mindset of actually caring about my body and actually trying to make right decisions regarding my nutrition and my activities, this is going to be my number one priority. And it's funny because, when I think about it, I think it's puny, isn't it? It's puny. Pony is a little horse, you dumbass. Puny, all right? Puny. Focusing on health-related things, because there's no glory in it. There's no infinite wealth. There's no mysterious passive income working on you. There is no passion. There is no career. There's nothing. It's just health, right? Nothing exciting. That's what I mean. But it's absolutely necessary because, as Confucius put it, the healthy man wants 1,000 things. The ill man, the ill person, wants only one. And that's absolutely true, because when you're not healthy, you don't have anything. When you're not healthy, you have nothing. You have nothing at all. All your passions, your connections, or your family, nothing really matters when you're not healthy, when you can't get up from a bed. And I am far away from not getting up from a bed. I kept attending the gym. I am relatively strong and stuff, but I gained a lot of weight, and I can feel my sleep got way worse. My restless leg syndrome got way worse. The amount of energy I'm having in a day, that worsened out as well. The amount of positive energy, the amount of like positivity, like positive mindset thinking, like wanted to keep on going, all this got way worse. This kind of reminds me of a very random memory. Like I have a very random memory regarding my high school time, or when the sports class, we had a class that was like very sports oriented. They had like a lot of PE sessions, whatever. They performed the best on math exams at the end of last year from all of the other classes there were. They performed the best. The guys that were playing fucking football happened to be the best in terms of math. It's like, how the hell is it even possible if you really think about it? How the fuck? They were way more motivated, despite the fact they were burning far more calories than any of us. They had far busier schedules because all of them have been professionally playing in something outside their school time. They performed the best. Their brain power was the best. Because so far, the only way that we know for the brain to keep its functionality and not get older as your brain gets older after you turn, I believe, 21 or 23. This is like your peak of your brain power, and then you just deteriorate, and you can't do anything about that. It's physical fitness. All those IQ tests you have online, all those games that are promising you that you're going to be the next Einstein, they proved that if you play those games, you are getting way better at playing those games and very, very tiny bit better at playing similar games, but that's it. Like, you're not overall smarter. You are getting dumber on the exact rate as everybody else. So that's that. If you want to stop getting old, if you want to stop your brain from getting old, you gotta exercise. So that is the journey I'm going to embark on. Unfortunately, I have a holiday coming up, short one for 4 days. But after that, next Wednesday, I am going to go full in. And I won't care about anything else because that is the real priority. Doesn't matter how good pixel artist I'll ever be, doesn't matter how good programmer, indie game developer, writer I'll ever be. If I will not have my health, I will have nothing. And nothing else matters. Nothing else matters at all. So I'm not only going to lose weight, I'm not only going to put a lot of work in it and exercise, I'm going to keep it this time because exactly the same shit happened last year. I don't want to lose this weight again. I don't want it. And I've been giving myself shitty excuses as well. That's so pathetic. Do you know what excuse I've been giving myself? That I'm bulking. That I'm building muscles despite the fact that there is no research that is confirming that a big amount of fat helps you build muscles more than a little amount of fat. Like, honestly, bro. Honestly. That is a shitty excuse to give to yourself that you're bulking up when in fact you're just a fat pig. And I am a fat pig. That is the fat pig I'm talking about. Not anybody else. Just for the record. And I really don't like the way my body looks like. I really don't like waking up without energy. I really don't like not sleeping regularly. I really don't like it. I really don't like it all. So my own laziness, my ignorance, my weakness of character, because unfortunately that is the case as well, and my eating disorder, and my RLS, all this is basically slowly putting me to grave, and I can't allow that. I can't allow that. So yeah. this podcast, the very reason for this podcast to exist is that I just like to talk shit, and then nobody particular likes to listen to me. So this will stay. This podcast will most likely keep on appearing daily or even more frequently than that because I simply feel like talking. But all the other things, all this of secondary objective because I made a grave mistake. I'm going to focus on a diet that's going to be insanely difficult because not only I will be hungry, not only I will have to count calories, which is very inconvenient, but my mind won't shut up about food because that's exactly how my eating disorder works. And I just have to focus on it. I have to build up some healthy habits and different approach to food. Not look at the food the way that everybody looks at the food, I suppose, as thing that is tasty. That's completely natural because that's exactly how your brain works. Your brain works more fat, your brain works more sugar because that's energy. That's why you crave for it, that's when you want it. But we happen to be so unfortunate enough that we live in an era of abundance. We have so much of this shit. That we are killing ourselves with the wealth we are having. It's absolutely fucking sick. So food, when you look at food, you're asking yourself, is it good for me? Is it good for my body? Is it going to do me any good? If not, just let it go. Just fucking let it go. All those additional carbs, additional fats, additional sugars, everything you don't need. Provide yourself with nutritious food, amount of calories your body actually needs, all the necessary vitamins. Care about yourself as much as you can, as much as your budget really allows. Because let's be honest, if you want to live really healthy and conveniently, you gotta be fucking rich. If you're not rich, you can still live healthy, but this is not going to be anything super tasty. So, taste. I think taste is just like any other pleasure in life. Honestly. Be grateful when it comes, but this is not a thing to pursue. So that's how I see it.